What up, Phil? What to do, man? What to do? How was uh? How was your day? Oh, I am. My sleep schedule is completely messed up. I have a massive headache right now. I just woke up like like an like an hour ago. Well, probably less. Maybe it's like 30 minutes. I don't remember. Well, at least it was alright and not bad or anything. That's good. Yeah, because it's pretty late for you right now, right? It's like what? Oh shit, it's right. Wait. Yeah, I was like, at first I was like, wait a minute, is it? Like, I wasn't sure if I was doing the math right in my head. I was like, man, is it that late? Or I guess early. Depends on how you view it. All right, time to add some details. Wait, how long? How long are your work shifts? All right, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. All right, let me do the hair. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do the hair. Dang, wait a minute. Dang. Hey, when do you start work? You you work at like late night or like not even late night, like in the after evening? You start in the evening time? Mm. Man, that's man, that's interesting. Do you like that schedule? That seems I'm not gonna lie, that seems kind of like a tough schedule, especially because like you have a kid and stuff. Okay, do you like that schedule better? Since you could have eat. Oh shit, I don't. Oh man. I mean, I guess that I don't know. What do you like? What do you like more? Cause starting at 3 seems like I used to work graveyard shift. But my schedule was weird. I only worked at a graveyard for like half a year. I like night most, but that's not possible in my position. Okay. I don't even remember what time I started. I think I want to say I start like, if I remember, I think I started like around 6. Or no, maybe later than that. I was like maybe man, maybe later than that. Oh no, I think I guess it was 6 because it was like 6 till 2 a.m. Yeah, I think it was like 6 to like 2 a.m. And then like the drive was like a little bit over an hour, so I would get home like around like by 3:30. And then there's sometimes where I couldn't go like to sleep. But I feel like, dude, I feel like working like that, like my days would go by fast because it's like I felt like I didn't really do much. Like I didn't have time to do much, especially because the drive was so long. Like the drive was like almost an hour and a half. Or was it? Yeah, I don't remember. I don't even remember that time. That schedule I did honestly. But yeah, yeah, I think that 10 p.m. to 6 p.m. I feel like that gives you like a good like time to sleep because you wake up and then you're able to still do like stuff, and then like you're able to do a lot of stuff actually during that time. This or like that. Yeah, true that, true that. Home dollar bill. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Before, yeah, that's what I was working at. I worked there for like 10 over 10 years. That's the only place I like. Well, professionally, I worked. Before that, I worked at like blue collar jobs. Yeah, I worked there for quite a bit. Like since 2014, so like 12 years. Yeah, I worked there when I was still going to school, and then I worked there after. Oh, it's fucking it's I don't know, man. People always think it's like it's not as great as it seems. It's not good as it seems. damn it! This water has soap in it. What the hell? Honestly, it's like any other. It's like any other job. You gotta deal with people's bullshit. Well, at least in the position I was in, you just got. It's the same shit. You gotta deal with people's bullshit. You gotta deal with people's like incompetent, like being incompetent. People being lazy. The only thing that's like really different is that um like you're like fuck like if there's like a mistake, it's bigger than like you it's a bigger mistake than it is like at a regular job, if that makes sense. Because like let's say if you make a mistake, right, and it's like sometimes it's and if you don't catch it and it's already like let's say like if it's already on the spacecraft, well you're completely fucked. Where like you're risking people's lives and not only like people's lives, people's jobs, um, and stuff like that. I think that's honestly the only thing I see that's a big difference working there. But beyond that, it's pretty much same shit. You know, like have you seen that movie? Have you seen the movie The Martian? Oh, if you've seen it, like I tell people, I was like that movie is pretty fake because they wouldn't send people to go save that guy. I'm 100% sure that they wouldn't have sent anyone to go save. But yeah, my I've been a part of a lot of like actual big missions. Like I even got a because when you're a part of a big mission or program, they give you a patch. I have my patches somewhere in storage. I've showed them a couple times on stream. dude, I guess I got somewhat good news. The guy that I had that I did that I rented out his Airbnb last month, the one that I like actually liked, the place that I like. I had messaged him and I had to ask him. I was like, "Hey, man," because I wanted to rent it out again, but his, his stuff was completely booked, especially because there's like a some like event going on in the summer over here. So that place is completely booked. But he hit me up last night and he told me, he's like, "Hey," he's like, "I got some good news for you." He's like, because it's two places. It, it's like a I don't know what you call it, like a small apartment where it's just two floors. And he's like, "Oh," he's like, "the first floor is booked," but he's like, "I got good news." He's like, "The person that's living in the second floor, he's moving out." He's like, and I'm gonna save it for you if you still want to rent it out." And I was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "He'll be gone in within like this week." So he's like, "I'll hit you up whenever it happens, and we go from there." And I was like, "Oh hell yeah," because there wasn't really any places to rent out. Because I don't know what the heck what's going on this summer, but like all these Airbnbs have been booked. Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm so glad that I kept in touch with this person. Because especially I told him my situation too, so he's like he was very understanding of what's like. But yeah, he was my that place. His place was my favorite, like my favorite place, like especially for the. And then on top of that, he told me that he would because he's like, oh, he's like right now I actually raised the price to rent because of the event that's going on in the summer, which makes sense. Like I would do the same if I had an Airbnb and I knew like you know people were renting out. So, but he's like since I know you and I know that you're clean and stuff like that. He's like I'm not gonna. He's like I'm gonna charge you the same price I charged you last time. Oh hell yeah! And it's dude. I'm glad he said that too because yeah, I did notice how a lot of people raised up their price for the Airbnb. So finally got some good news. I'm happy about it. I'm relieved. I'm like, oh man, I don't. At least for a while, you know. Yeah, before that, like before before I worked at no, not before, but in between when I did work during the time that I was working at NASA, I also worked for the Department of Defense. So I worked with the UAVs. Yeah, there is. It's a month. If I live there beyond a month, uh, I have to sign a lease. But that's all. No, like that's not. It is so. It's not like how you say it. It's just in the discretion of the person that owns it. You know. But because this guy is like since this guy, I guess I don't want to say knows me, but like I mean like I stayed with at his place for a bit. Um, like he knows that like I'm a good host or not host like I'm pretty clean and I'll keep his place clean. So I he's giving me like he's not gonna try to push me into signing a lease or anything. But yeah, it's beyond the month. Yeah, because I told him I was like, he's like, I was like, because he had asked me he's like, how, like if you want, you can stay for like a long ass time and like, you could sign him if he's like, and I told him, nah, I can't do that because I told him I don't know where I might end up staying because I told him I don't. It's not a guarantee that I'm be like if I end up getting a job, I don't know where that's gonna be. He's like, okay, I get you. So I appreciate it. Yeah, because because if I'm on, yeah, I just didn't want to do that. I don't want to be under contract for anything because that will, yeah, because I just don't know. Want you back, oh baby. Hey. But that's at least where I live. Laws are different between states, so I don't know how it is in other states, but that's at least how it is in where I live. Because I know there's different laws and stuff with it. But you know what? I will say, having a title of like, because I have it in my account that I'm a NASA engineer, bro. Having that title, people trust me a lot more. I feel like, and then I feel like, yeah, that's another benefit. I love you, love you. Ew. Yeah, dude. You know the only like I don't really try to. It just depends on what I'm trying to do, right? Like yeah, it's just like I don't tell people like when I get introduced to like let's say like if I'm trying to date like if I'm on a date or something, I usually don't try to tell them what I do because then they think that I make like I don't. It's been a while since I've dated, but uh like I don't. I usually introduce myself as just an artist. Like I don't. But whenever I want like, but whenever I want to get like like let's say like a car or something, I I usually say that what I do or like stuff like that. Then I'll say, then they treat me like a damn prince. That's cool. I got a scholarship from Coca Cola. Oh the hell yeah, bro! I didn't even know how rare it was. I remember I had told like some schoolmates, and they're like, "What the hell?" They're like, "How the hell did you get it?" I was like, "I don't know. I just applied." And they're like, "Dude, that's like pretty rare thing to get." Well, not like it was kind of like I guess not easy to get. I know someone. You know, it's funny you say that because I know someone from Stream that works for Coca Cola, but he works for the Coca Cola in California. I think what he's also. I think he's also a manager. I think I don't. I'll be honest. I don't really remember what he does exactly, but uh, I know he had mentioned that he had to travel to like Mexico for a bit to like work at the Mexico headquarters or the whatever. I wonder. I think I need to add a little bit of red. I don't want to go too crazy with the red though. How long have you been working for Coca Cola? Oh, that's what it was. I was missing a little bit of red. No wonder. I try to work for a car company when I was younger. Well, my friend that works. Well, he used to work for. Well, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what he does now. But he used to work for Ford, and then he moved to Toyota. And he's like, bro, he's like, don't do it. He's like, he's like working at a car company is he's like if he's like if you don't want stress in life, don't. And I trust him, so I didn't I followed his advice because this was a person that was pretty straightforward with stuff, and when he told me that, I was like, okay, got it. Because I wanted to work for like a this any type of car company. I've only interned for a car company for a bit, but that's pretty much it. I never like actually fully, interning. It's just not really much. He was, I remember like the thing he was always like not always, but the thing he like mentioned to me, he's like, because he hated that he had to walk, because he's like, dude, he's like, if you don't drive the company, like like if you didn't drive a Ford or like they had you parked like way in the back, like you know, and I was like, oh damn. But yeah, I don't honestly, I don't even. It's been a while since I talked to him. I really don't know what he does anymore. But I honestly don't really talk to anyone from from college anymore. And I think I talked to like one person. We just like say kind of see what we've been up to, but we don't really talk that much either. Yeah, I remember there's several people that I knew that graduated with me that just they graduate like they just that got the degree just so they just wanted to get one. I thought that was kind of pretty baller move to do, but also like pretty crazy. Both of the people that I know that did that on their own business though. One owns a construction company, and the other one owns a salon shop. Well, she owns a couple salon, like she has several salon shops around the city. She actually, she actually just went to school. Man, you know why she started? You know why she went to school? She only went. Well, this is what she told me, but she really her main goal was to find a husband. That's why she went to school or the university, whatever you want to call it. Because she's like, yeah, she's like, I don't really need to do this because she's like, I was like, damn. And she ended up graduating, so I don't think she ended up finding a husband during that time. Which is, you know, pretty smart to do because, I mean, I guess that is a better, like, that's a good way to find I mean, a good way to find a guy, I guess. Oh, that's where I'm fucking up. Finally found my issue with the spinning. Oh, well, also, like, especially, like, at least what I noticed was that, I mean, yeah, at least what I noticed was that like most of the time, like at least the girls that I had met, they were already like in a relationship. So at least the only thing I did when I was in uni was just hook up with like with chicks, but like at least in my dude, there was really any like females in my program. Like there's very like little like the females that were in my program. People like everyone knew because there's only very few of them. I mean, in engineering, there's really any females like really. I only dated one chick, like actually dated, uh, when I was in college, and that was only for like a year. But yeah, you're right. Really doesn't work the other way around. I wish it did though. I wish it did. But honestly, sometimes I kind of sometimes I do kind of regret this, like not. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say regret because I didn't really date too much because I had to focus on school because I was also working during the time that I was going to school, so I couldn't like even when I dated that chick for a year, bro. I say dated kind of loosely because it was just really like we just hook up. We were just hooking up, and yet we would probably go like out, bro. We would probably go out on like maybe during the time we were like seeing each other. We probably went out on like an actual date, maybe like 3 times. Yeah, because I didn't really have time for shit. Because I would work, and then after work, I would go straight to my like classes, and then after that, I would study, and I mean that was pretty much my whole day. And then like whenever there was like time for a break, I would go hang out with friends and stuff like that. Kind of try to live that college, that college life, or experience that college life for a bit. But it was fun. It was fun. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be honest, man. I took it. I was the type of person where, um, how do you say? like if someone would invite me, hey, let's go out and like do this or whatever, I would just go out because I'll be like, I studied enough. I can't study anymore. Like my brain can only take so much, you know. And so that's how I lived my that's how I lived my life during that time. But I mean, also I had I had a friend that always like he would entice me to like to go out and so I like and he would yeah because he was the one that like told me he's like dude how much more can you really like get out of like you know whatever and I'll be like man you know what? You're right. He's always convincing me. Did I ever tell you? I went to go talk to some 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 youths about. It wasn't recent. It was like a while back ago. But like, I'm gonna go talk to some youths to tell them the importance of going to college. But I I told like I was honest, and I'm like, bro, like I told him, man, it's I like I can't really. I told him like I can't really motivate y'all to do something like because I told him we lived like I was like, I lived a different life as they did because they. I was like, yeah, I can't really like. I went to school because I wanted to get out of the fucking ghetto, you know. I lived in a pretty bad neighborhood, and I was like, that's the reason why I went to school is to get the hell out of there, you know. But I told them I was like, you can't, yeah, they can't really relate, you know, because like they lived in a nice like neighborhood. Their parents, you know, their parents were giving them like 20K each after high school because their dad. I worked with their dad, and well, it was like the dad like told me if I could talk to them and their friends. So I did because he was a cool guy. Like he was cool with me. So I was like, oh, why not? And then it was free food anyways. So yeah, I just like told them my life. That I was like, I just told them at the end of the day, I was like, it's like I'm not gonna tell y'all like I just like I'm not gonna tell y'all like what to do or anything because I was like I can't. I'm like y'all kind of have to self motivate to really want to go because it's like if you don't have self motivation, it's gonna be hard to trying to continue to do something that you don't want to do. You know. I was like, dude, when I started going to like college or whatever, I didn't have a car, dude. I had to ride a bike. I had to ride a bike every day. Like it was a total a total of like 40 miles. I had to ride a bike, and that's I still had a job too during that time. And I told him I was like, you know, that's. You know, that's kind of how I had to live for a while. Like I went, yeah, it was a tough time during that time. Cause just imagine it raining and me still having to go to class, soaking wet, and then still had to go to work. And I got lucky too with that bike because that was during the time I was dating someone, and her dad let me borrow his bike. So it wasn't it wasn't with my bike either. It was just it was nice enough of letting me borrow it. Oh shit! My phone is not even charging. What the fuck? Oh, that's why. Fuck, it's not even connected. I completely forgot I was charging my laptop. Oh, the time. Can't stop thinking. Oh man, gotta let that hair dry for a bit. Can't. Alrighty, man. Take it easy. Alright, I got it. This blending is gonna be pretty easy to do. For the most part, at least. Oh, oh shit, this isn't the fucking paint I wanted. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, by the ocean. Okay, by the ocean. Ooh, I don't know if I like that color. I, Dun, 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 dun. Okay, body ocean. I don't know if I like that color. I don't know. No. Take body ocean. Ooh, I like this one. Me just stand. Damn, I don't know if I like that color. Fuck. I think I need to make it a little bit brighter. The hell did the white go? That's something better. It's a good time. What the hell is this? Damn it. I don't like how that color is. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. The price I pay. I think this is the color I need. Let's see. Ah, fuck. Still not it. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. Know what love is. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. It's weird. You're on the phone for 3 hours and I say a word. What the hell? The hell is that? Da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Maybe next time I want a bigger brush than that. Ooh, I don't know if that's right. That's way too light. Ooh, I don't want it that light. I don't know if I should add maybe a little bit, a touch of black. Maybe. Seems kind of too light. Do, 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 do. Oh, thanks, Cozy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well today. I hope I'm saying your or pronouncing your name right. Take me out. Oh, this is the color I want. Yeah. You you're ready for the new? Well, oh, this is acrylic. It's acrylic. Did you end up watching the season finale? Of AJK. It was a good. That was a good. That was a good fight. Dun, 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 dun. Do you also paint? Dude, that was man. I wish I did. Honestly, I wish I was able. Like Man, I wish I could. I was able to. I want. I wish I was able to watch it like in a movie theater or something, because that man, that deserves to be on the big screen. Oh, digital. Oh, nice. What do you do on digital? I'm sure they'll do some big screen shenanigans for sure. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they've been doing that lately, right? They've been putting it like they've been putting like episodes on and call it and call it a movie, and so they can put it on movie theater. I just do Scuff's characters art like. Oh, nice. You said, are you gonna try to get back to acrylic? Or are you gonna try a different medium? Bro, I tried uh last week. I tried to do I tried oil for the first time. I got I realized it was not as easy as I thought. I got a reality check. That's what I was trying to think of. I was like, wait a minute, I can't blend the same way. I'll follow you deeply, baby. I wanted to try to get back with color pencils, like pastels and stuff like that. The only thing is that, god dang, I completely like because that's how I started out with, right? I started out doing pastels and stuff. Like that's how I learned how to blend and shade and stuff. But man, those things are not they're not cheap. And with that stuff, like I like it because you could add a lot of details. The only thing I don't like about it is that it just takes longer. And I'm very impatient. I don't I don't I try not to like when it comes to like when I'm painting something, I try not to make it last more than like 3 days. I follow. Yeah, it's funny you say that because I still have my. Well, I don't know if I have it here, but that was actually my final exam too with pastels. It was in high school. But the reason why I like it because you could add a lot of details, but it's just man, I just don't like. I think I would if I would do it if I work with pastels again. I think I would have to do like a small piece because I don't want to be Like I wouldn't even be. It wouldn't even be this size. It would be much smaller. But who knows? Maybe in the future I might do it if they're like on sale or something. But that's cool. I hope you end up enjoying gouge. I got. I don't. I have to look up what the teacher said because I got like a 97 or something like that or 90 96 97 on it, and she wrote something on why she gave me that grade. I don't remember, but honestly, I just didn't. I didn't really care what she gave me. I kind of just winged it anyways. But it was so long ago, I don't remember. Was it? Damn, how long ago was it? Yeah, 20 years ago or something. Fuck, maybe more than 20. Uh, Damn. You know, it's funny because like before I started doing traditional painting, I did digital for a bit. And so whenever I did transition, yeah, whenever I did transition to traditional, I had a bad habit of trying to zoom in on like when I see like an issue or like yeah like a like something I wanted to fix. I I tried to zoom in with my damn hand like this. Ah shit. But you know, I tell people I was like, man, but like I don't know why people think that if you make a mistake, it's like, especially with paint, it's like it's permanent. I was like, bro, I was like, paint isn't permanent. You just have to paint over it whenever you do have to make a mistake. There's times where like I accidentally spill like a darker shade of a color onto my painting, or like if I accidentally like smudge black paint or something. But I learned how to just deal with it and then just paint over it. Really, you know, because I always yeah, nothing's ever really permanent. I haven't done digital in a long ass time. Also, my iPad, I need to upgrade my iPad. My iPad sucks. I have like, I don't know, one of the, maybe like a second gen or, I think it's like a second gen iPad or something. It only has like 16 gigs. Like, I'll let you know how old it is. It only has like, but no. Is it 16? I think it has like 32 gigabytes of memory. Bro, my phone has more than, like, my phone has like three times that. So that's why I don't, and like it's almost because of all the software updates. I can't really do anything on it because the software updates, like, I think they take up most of it because I think the software updates are like 20 something gigabytes. And so whenever I try to say something that had, at least if I try to say something with multiple layers, dude, it my iPad goes, it crashes. So I need to upgrade my iPad. Yeah, it's 32. Because I want to start doing I want to do a little bit of animation. So I need to upgrade. Nothing. I don't want to do like anything crazy, you know. Just well, I want to do an animation to do for my like opening starting stream scene. I have some ideas for it. How long have you been doing digital? Just a little while. Just a little while. Just a little while. Just a little. Just a little. To you. No more. To you. No more. I got you. Yeah, I don't usually keep track on anything. That's why when people ask me how long stuff takes, like how long it takes me to paint something, I'm like, "Bro, I don't know." It's like I don't ever pay attention. I just do it. Like I stopped trying to see how long some stuff takes me because I feel like I start putting pressure on myself. So that's why I kind of stopped caring about how long stuff takes me. But the only thing I do know, like I just make sure I don't go beyond 3 days, because mainly because mentally I get bored. Yeah, dude. When I used to do a lot of commissions, man, like because before when I started out, I used to do portraits, and from that I figured out that I don't really like painting like actual people, and I'm not like I figured out not to like do paint stuff that I don't want to do because it kind of kills the enjoyment of painting. Because you know, like starting out, I would just take whatever commissions, right? But it was such like yeah. Like, I stopped because it was just killing my motivation to paint anymore. And I was like, oh, I didn't want painting to feel like a job. The only time I do portraits is for like friends and stuff like that. Like it's usually for like gifts because I don't want to buy them anything, so I just paint them something. And usually people like portraits. I don't remember when's the last time I actually bought someone something. I usually just paint them something. What the hell? Where's the white go? Oh, here. Ooh. I think next month I'm going to cosplay as Panda. What other animes do you watch? I know some friends taking part in various fan animations for things like. Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, I kind of. I stopped kind of watching too much anime. I only watch a couple of them just so I don't get burnt out. Because I used to go kind of too crazy on anime. Yeah, yeah. I played the games. I've done a sword painting. I did a of him being a pirate. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, I wanted to do more, but I just haven't really had the chance to sit down and figure out which one I want to do. You know, because it's like a mood thing whenever I kind of feel like doing it. So I don't want to just do it just to kind of do it. I want to be in that mode. So I need to start using blenders now. I'll use this blender. I don't know, it's just good enough actually. Are you excited about the new Kingdom Hearts game that's coming out sometime in the future? Goofy. Yeah, the last thing I heard is just it's that it's in development, and I saw like a clip of like some gameplay, a bit of gameplay. That's pretty much it. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't like a lot or anything. But yeah, that's the last thing I heard. It says it's still under development. And I gotta fucking watch. But I hope this is like I hope this is it though. Hope this is the ending. I'm not a big fan of like prolonging games or like storylines. Not a fan of that. I like whenever something has an ending. But yeah, I don't mind them taking as much time as they want, you know, versus rushing and pushing out a game that's not completely done. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2, but yeah, people. I don't. There's some people I talked to that they said they weren't a fan of Kingdom Hearts 2. I thought it was okay. It it didn't. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 was probably the best out of the series. Um, but yeah, I just thought it was. I don't think it's as bad as what people kind of make it seem like it is. But then again, I feel like a lot of people always have high standards when it comes to like series that have like multiple games, and they're always gonna relate. Like you know, dude, I like yeah. I miss my 3DS. 3D, man, I think 3DS was probably my favorite. One of my favorite gaming systems. Are you a Zelda fan? They're coming out with a remastered Ocarina of Time. Alright, you're gonna move on from this again. Let that dry for a bit. Work on the red. Ooh, actually, I got this crimson red. Yeah, yeah, I've honestly only played like the old school ones, like the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And then I played like the 3D. What are the 3D? The 3D, the DS ones. Whatever the DS one was. But I haven't played the newer ones, like the Breath of Time, Breath, whatever Breath something. I heard it's really good, so I've been wanting to play it. But I need to get a what is it called? Whatever that game system is, Switch. I hate. Oh man, I hate that I have to get a system. Yeah, I've been trying to find another game to play because I've been kind of in such a like a Souls type of run, and so I wanna play something that's not Souls like right now because I really kind of hammed this past couple months with all that Souls games. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. Yeah, I'm really into like games with good stories. I don't really play like multiplayer games that much. I'm big into like games with good stories. My favorite game is one of my favorites is God of War. I love that story. Ooh, so much. Oops. I don't know how that white got in there. What the hell? Ooh, looking good, looking good. I gotta get back to the hair again. Close off for a bit. Making good progress though. His eyes just follow you, no matter where you go. All right, time to start. The hell? How did I get all this white paint on my back of my hand? What the heck? Oh, must have been. No, I don't know. What the hell? I'll be right back.